Good afternoon. My name is Barry Hulse, and welcome to the first quarterly broadcast of Dakota Fitness and Travel 2023. This Dakota series is developed through PowerPoint and distributed by YouTube. The travel series consists of 3 individual podcasts: North Dakota Travel, South Dakota Travel, and Dakota Fitness and Travel. Dakota Fitness and Travel will focus on the core muscles of the pelvis, lower back, hips, and stomach. A basic fitness program designed by the traveler for the traveler. It is important to be prepared, so let's review some basic CPR steps. The 7 steps of CPR. Safety first. Check for danger in the surrounding area. Make sure it is safe. Call for help. Have someone call 911. Check the victim's airway for any obstruction, and if it is clear, have the first rescuer give 2 rescue breaths. And if there's a second rescuer available, have the second person give 30 chest compressions. Switch roles when one gets tired. Continue compressions until AED or advanced medical help arrives. Be prepared and have a plan for safe travels. Endurance and range of motion. If you are planning a trip and predict walking, hiking, or swimming, anything that requires some level of fitness, then make sure to start a basic fitness routine at least 6 months prior to your trip. A regular fitness level should be maintained for good health always. Design a program for the level of duration of activity that you predict you will encounter during all parts of your journey. Keep it simple and have fun. If you are not training for a marathon, keep the program range of motion centered. Walking in airports, going from incoming to departing flights can be quite a distance. Walking to the beach from the parking lot, walking from one attraction to another, going on a hike, thinking elevation, distance, and speed. Prepare your body for movement and make sure you can manage the activities you have planned. Design a simple routine and focus on the core muscles. The activities within the journey. Plan for each outing. Planning for water, a first aid kit, Kleenex, handy wipes, surgical masks, snacks, and dog-related items if you're traveling with a dog. Doggy bags, doggy snacks, and don't forget the water bowls. Planning is key, and be flexible. Keep up after yourself and your dogs. Make sure your fluids are high in water and low in sugar. Longer hikes require more water, and the need for a travel backpack for each hiker should be considered. What is your plan if your cell phone does not have service in the area you are traveling? Make a plan and share that plan with others. Have a rendezvous point in case you get separated. Stay calm, gentle, and flexible because things happen and thoughtfulness counts. Keep your fitness routine simple and slowly add weights. Like maybe even 2 pounds at a time. As desired, concentrate mainly on duration and repetition. I like to think cardio, cardio, cardio. Slow and steady wins the race. Focus on a range of motion and gradually increase the number of repetitions. Pain is assigned to adjust the angle or lower the weight. Or pause and rest. Keep it safe. If you have been inactive, it is important to plan an easy and comfortable daily routine before you travel. Riding a stationary bike and or walking are important to build endurance. Try to predict your activities and plan a fitness routine that matches. The glute bridge is simple and works the largest muscle of the body, the gluteus maximus. Major muscle for stability and core strength. Strengthen this muscle and you strengthen your posture. Repetition is key. Start at 2 reps and build gradually. The angle you raise your hips can be adjusted. Start at a lower angle and increase angle over time. You can burn calories working these muscles. Make sure to drink lots of water to prevent cramping. These muscles constitute your core muscles and should be the key movers in any and all routines. If you have injuries with any of these muscles, consult your doctor and make sure your body is ready to start such a routine. This exercise ball helps in developing the core muscles by combining movements that involves a variety of core muscles and allowing movements without putting too much weight on the hips, knees, and spine, but still provides movement and improves fitness. Laying on your back over the ball or laying on your stomach can provide a powerful stretch and balance routine with movements from front to back and side to side. Think balance, balance, balance. The backward extension, spinal decompression traction. Think balance and stability. Forward to back and side to side. Gradually increase time by starting with 2 minutes a day and then increasing the time. This can take months to achieve without pain. The pain will subside and gradually you will strengthen and improve your lower back and core muscle group. Check with your doctor to make sure this type of stretching is appropriate for your routine. Slow and steady. In this photograph, you see the forward flexion spinal decompression traction. Gradually increase time in this position, minutes at a time. Stretching can have a related level of pain to work through. Then add forward and backward movements. The traction stretch and the return to normal can be painful, but gradually the pain will lessen as the muscles strengthen and support the spine. If you have a previous injury, consult your doctor for approval. Your fitness routine needs to be safe, and to accomplish certain goals, you need to protect your knees, back, your elbows, wrists, shoulders, neck, and ankles. I suggest starting on the floor, or even better, your bed, the sofa, or a chair, and participate in a range of motion routine that does not put pressure on your joints and spine. Arm and leg movements can improve your fitness by gradually increasing the number of reps and adding weights or stretch bands. Keep it simple and protect your joints. Keep your 2-pound weights next to the bed, and if you wake up in the middle of the night, start doing reps. Sit-ups can be uncomfortable, so I like to modify them. Start out simple and safe and modify your needs. I also like to do a modified sit-up on an exercise ball and even in bed. Protecting the tailbone by not raising up onto the tailbone. Gradually increase repetitions. I'm going to check back and revert back and make sure I didn't miss something. Just 1 moment, please. I guess it's not going to let me do that. All right, let's go forward. We all need to take time to center, focus, and relax. So plan some time into your vacation for beauty, peace, and silence. Like I always say, safe travels. South Dakota designated the American path flower as the official state flower in 1903. The passiflower is a member of the buttercup family and is highly toxic. Some sources place the passiflower in the genus of anemone. This is an early spring blooming plant. The wild prairie rose is the state flower of North Dakota. This flower is common throughout the prairies of North Dakota. Designated the state flower in 1907. The state horse of North Dakota is the Nakota horse, a wild horse found in southwestern North Dakota. These horses are known genetically to be from Sitting Bull's herd. The American quarter horse is the most common horse found at rodeos. South Dakota does not have a designated state horse. This building is located in Pierre, South Dakota, and is home to the South Dakota Cultural Heritage Center. This building is built into the side of a hill and resembles the native homes, earth lodges of the early Arikara native people of the Dakotas. The building blends into the environment with such grace and elegance. The architect H. Blake Holman designed this building in 1986, and 1 year later, the construction was started. Today, the Arikara, Mandan, and Hidatsa native people are part of the three affiliated tribes of North Dakota: Fort Berthold Indian Reservation in Newtown, North Dakota. In addition to the state archives, the Society operates the Museum of the South Dakota State Historical Society, the State Historical Preservation Office, and the South Dakota State Historical Society Press, and an archaeological research center. The current renovation project is scheduled to start in 2023 and will finish in 2025. The North Dakota Heritage Museum is located east of the Capitol Building in Bismarck, North Dakota. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and I hope it will encourage you to design a safe and memorable journey. Safe travels.